Hello, I'm Shadow Knight. It's been a while since I've done a video and I figured I might as well start up again with the Space Engineers and doing the Lost Colony scenario. Oh, before I get into that vehicle, I'm playing this by myself, but you can play up to 4 players. And I have messed around with this before, but since this is the main rover, we're going to take this one, although we have another one back there. We already have some basic survival stuff. And first, let's just read this because this is telling us what we need to know to survive. No, to start, I mean not survive. Right, basically, something's happened to the colony. You can read this if you want to. They're basically just saying something happened to a colony. We're going to meet up with a doctor. We're going to go to the last named position of a doctor and go and see what happened. That pretty much is our job, is just to investigate what happens. And that waypoint was already loaded up for us, so let's get in this vehicle and go. And I'm going to try and play this in first person as much as possible, just mainly because I prefer playing it in this way. I have played a little bit onto this mission beforehand, and I have found that just doing it in first person really does make it a better experience for me. And that's not saying the third person is better for you, but I just prefer first. Anyway, we're going up to this little outpost up here and see what happened. Nearly flew then. Right, the engineering door's shut. Lucky we don't need oxygen generators. One of these is empty, I know that from messing around them before, and it's this one. But we get our first find here. Right, basically it's just saying that his wife has the data we're looking for. He couldn't come and see us because someone came for him, and it's given us 2 coordinates. And I am just doing this for now because it seems to delete them unless I activate them first. But for now we're going to just keep exploring. And I just want to clear my infantry because we don't need any of this right now. And I'm going to grind down that door because I believe there is something in there. Nope, there is nothing in here. I was wrong. So we just broke into someone's engineering section for no apparent reason. I'm going to keep my grinder though, mainly because I have a feeling it's going to come in handy. Oh, and let's just activate. We're going to the reactor room first, and I do know where it is. It's down there. And I really do like the colony that they've built, and this little road system. But that's one thing which I never really see in Space Engineers, is roads like this. Mainly be a dirt road, but still nice to have. And it does fit into the colony styles, it just being a frontier colony with not very little development. But anyway, we're going to have to make this turn, which always makes me worried when you'll see why when we come round. That's why it makes me worried, it's because it's just a little cliff here. I'm always worried I'm going to fling off that cliff and crash and flip my rover. Anyway, that's the colony up ahead, as you can see. It's pretty big. And there is a bridge over there as well, which I really like the design of that bridge. That's probably one of my favourite designs on this map. And out of everything there, the colony and the bridge, I have to choose the bridge over the colony. And I'm still surprised to say that. Ooh, we sort of hit something there and bounced a little. Ooh, nearly drove off the cliff, looks like I forgot to brake. Ah, we're fine. I was worried then that my wheels might have broke. And I'll just be a minute. Right, I'm back. And I've just noticed there's a perform... Oh, I'm in experimental mode, that's why. I didn't realise this comes in experimental mode, so that's why that red mark was flashing in the corner. And we are just going to pass through the colony. We'll explore it after we get the reactor up online, because that is something I realised when I was playing it through before, so that quite a few areas are locked until you get the reactor online. But anyway, the reactor's just on the other side of town. Although we do have to go outside of the safe zone temporarily. This is literally just in the corner here. And I was worried then I was going to flip my rover. Isn't going to roll. Nope. Anyway, here's the reactor. Probably should get my welder out. Because we do have to do some repairs in there. And I am getting some components because I know some of the repairs do take a lot of components. Don't need that right now. No, was that Clang Cola? Oh, Clang Cola. It was. Is it me or is them doors getting double audio when they go through them? Ooh, some space bucks. No space credits. And a new one. That's just basically giving us some details about the power plant and the people working here. And down we go. Some of this stuff probably is going to be useless. I'll leave the scrap metal for now. Just concentrate on the bits that I believe we're going to need. Yeah, it's just an ordinary welder. Right, this is one thing we do need to get online. So we do need to find some motors. And I believe that was when exploring the colony and beforehand would have come in handy. Because there are loads of crates just like I've been passing already with components inside them. Is this functional yet? Nope, not functional. Let's just below the line, so we probably need one more motor. And we can't grind down stuff in the safe zone. And I believe this is some sort of thing what's behind it. I've only read a bit into it. But I have been noticing this stuff around, and I think that has something to do with the plot of the colony being destroyed. And it's telling me access denied even before I accessed anything then. I believe this is just, yeah, this is just things explaining what we have to do. But I believe we have to get the coolant pump online before we do anything else. Yeah, that door's locked until we get the assembler and that coolant fixed. So what do we need? Right, we need motors, display and grid. Pretty much nothing we can get down here. So let's go back and start exploring the colony. I'm wondering if we can repair this right now. Just need computers, because there is a rover in there which I believe is better than the one we have right now. I'm pretty sure I may have just nearly backed up over the cliff then. Let's do a little bit off-roading. Right, but the building on the left we can get into. And there are some crates there, so we're just going to explore and see the crates here. Oh, more nether body and more of that, more of this weird sandy stuff. And I have a feeling most of these are filled with scrap metal. Nope, we do have some ore here. Oh, some more space credits. Actually, I think there's a pawn shop on this building, which we can sell some stuff for it too. So I just want to go and have a quick look at this building here. Yep, here's the pawn shop. Right, what can we sell to you? All weapons. Yeah, the doors are giving me a little bit of double sounding again. And like I said, we're going to see a lot of locked doors. Just mainly because the reactor's still offline. These canvases, I know there's another shop in town that we can sell them to. But first we're just gonna go back to our rover and dump everything in the connector. I don't think there's anything useful in this building. I think it's just very much just a cafe thing. Yeah, just a cafe. nothing useful. Oh, we're already at maximum capacity. So how about we just use this? We use this one to store some stuff in. I'm going to keep the grids because I know we need them. And since it's going to be our storage area, I'll just put a GPS here so we can just do that one. That way we can always find out where it is. We're definitely going after that unknown signal, it's too far away. Nothing useful. So let's go back to that storage room in the pawn shop and get the rest of the components. And then we'll explore the big apartment building we're right next to. So they're all the way back here. We'll take them canvases because I know we can sell them. Oh, some power cells which should probably weigh me down. So we're just going to make another trip to our drop area before we explore the apartment buildings. We won't be able to collect anything we find right now. Oh, and they do have a sewers run under here as well, which I have explored a little bit, and you can see just a part of it down there in a dead body. So that's really nice. Impending doom for where we're going. Nearly went off the storage with them power cells. Right, let's go into the apartment building. It's bound to be more interesting than wandering around town. They have another machine here, no drinks machine. These two we can get into at least. And they do have quite a nice apartments here. They have beds, and back here is the shower and toilet area. There's the shower and the toilets here. And let's read this now. So they have let's just create that GPS before I read it. Right, someone's had a house party and they found some nice stuff. That pretty much is what it is about house. No, they can't bring it back because of a house party. But they found some nice stuff and hid it in the cave. Whereabouts is that? That's not far away, so it might be worth going to check out. But for now, let's just explore this apartment still. And other stuff. Someone trying to get work on offering work for someone on vacation. But anyway, I want to go and explore that cave first. So let's just put some stuff in the boxes and then go. I might as well empty my connector here because we're bound to take some stuff, and that's... Actually, I will take one of the guns and some ammo for it. So let's go explore that cave. It may have been better to explore the whole apartment first. Oh, and I believe we're past the contract agency on the left now. But before we leave, I just wanted to make a deposit in the ATM here. Right, 562 and deposit. So let's go and look for that cave. Oh, it looks like we get to cross the bridge. And since it's daytime, we get to really see it. And as you can see now, it's just a texture detail on that one that makes me really like this bridge. It has wood, them little grates that look good for that, for them strings that hold up bridges. I'm not sure what they're called, and suspension lines. But anyway, let's get back on the road, so I really don't want to drive off road. Just want to quickly check my bearings. Actually, I think we should have went off-road back there a bit. Oh no, there's an off-road right here. I didn't see that road then. I was thinking we had to go off-road already. But since we're here, we might as well just check out this little bit here. And I can see some sort of mining vehicle already. Yeah, looks like they have some sort of mining vehicle here. Thank God we didn't see the automatic turrets. I think them turrets are probably inside. So we have to be careful when going inside that building. But no, I think this is the closest we're going to be able to get to the cave. So let's proceed on foot. Wrong button. I do want to get my gun out here, because there are turrets in the area, so there may be turrets in this cave. And it looks like the cave is just a little hole in the ground. Oh, and we have to be careful here, because it looks like we don't have our jetpack. So we do have to be careful we don't fall. And this is when I find out we have to dig, and I forgot to bring my drill, and it's back at that bay. Oh, I made a big mistake already. Yeah, I think I left my drill at home. Unless we raid this little house up here. I think that's what we're going to have to do, raid the house and hope that they have a drill. I'm an idiot for not thinking about bringing it. Yeah, I left it at home. I was hoping that I didn't click it in the end. It's back of the little open storage area. It looks like we're going to have to break into someone's home. Actually, I want to see if we can get, there's a hole or something in the roof we can look through. See if there's any turrets here. Oh, I didn't have to jump through that. I'm really making these people hate me. Yeah, I deserved that. I really deserved that death. I'm making these people hate me for no reason. Oh, there's a drill here. Got the turret. But what a cost. May have unnecessarily made a lot of hate. Oh look, there's a red planet up there. And I believe there's a blue one over here. Oh, we can't see it. But there's a blue one somewhere over there, but we can't really see it right now because of the hill. Anyway, now that we've got that one, before we cause any... now we've already caused some trouble. Might end it here. Is it me or do you hear breathing? Oh, that was me breathing because I was running with the helmet down. Well, let's go back to that cave. And I pressed the wrong button again. So let's go back to that cave and continue drilling. And then we'll start drilling now that we have the drill. And I'm probably going to pay for what I did back there. We completely destroyed that base for no apparent reason. Oh, there's it is. Well, we got some out of here. I had a look under the ice as well in case there was something under here. But anyway, let's just head back to the colony now. We got a lot of resources anyway. And that dome layer does look quite good in this light. And that planet looks menacing. I hope we don't have to go there. And hopefully I can show you the other planet. I think it's the blue one. I can't even remember my colours now. Anyway. Let's just head back. My insurance is gonna love me. Pretty sure I just busted the connector. Nope, it's intact. I just have to explain away a few dents then. Anyway, let's head back to the bridge. And then go back to our storage area. Oh, looks like there's a farm on our left, right, I mean. This colony really does look good at night. And I really like how it's designed as well. There's loads of roads leading everywhere. All the buildings have stuff in them. And I nearly drove us off the road. Anyway, let's head back to our little... Let's park in this gap here. And that's the planet I was on about. It looks like, I think that's either a moon or another planet in the back just next to it, but I think it's most likely a moon. Yeah, it's most likely a moon, so if you look there, that one probably has one as well. That big menacing planet, I think we're on either on its moon or that's our moon. But anyway, let's go dump our stuff in the cargo containers. We don't need that grinder right now. And I will put a drill in there. And I just want to make another quick stop to the ATM to put our money away. I really don't want to die with this much money on me. At least becoming hated wasn't entirely useless. We did get a small fortune out of there. Although I'll probably blow through that money faster than anyone can imagine. Anyway, we're on this floor now. 2 more apartments. And I believe they all have the same layouts as the one below. We have a silicon deposit. There isn't something I'm going to go to right away, I just want to keep that marker for later on. And we are becoming rich from this. Someone wants someone to come back home, or to stay away from home. Yeah, I believe this is the last floor. Where we have a nickel area as well. I can't remember what the other two are, but I know one of them's nickel. Now we have coal tears. And I believe that's all for this building. We can get on the roof from here. Oh no, there's a storage area here as well. And cosmic coffee. One of these solar panels. Nope, that's just some extra. Well, anyway, I'm going to end the video here. This has been Shadow Knight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe. So, bye-bye for now.